What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, and I am psyched today because I'm doing an artist. I don't know why I have such a special spot in my heart for her, but I do. Just, I don't know how our proclivities work, but Emily Scott Robinson, and she left comments at one point too that partly contributed to it, but not entirely. It was already there. Maybe it was the subject matter of her first song that was recommended to me. Oh, I think Tupelo Honey, you requested this song that I'm doing today. You might have been the one who turned me on to. I think it was The Dress. And then I did a second song. I forget the name of it, but Emily was performing like in a living room, maybe her grandparents' living room. I know there were like poinsettias behind her. And I love her voice. I love just her presentation. I don't know her, but I love how she presents herself as a human being, as an artist, as a woman, as all of that. But I'm doing a song, I don't know this one in the title, Marriage Ain't the End of Being Lonely. I don't know this, but here's a little coincidence too, and I love it when this happens on the channel in the requests. So, before I'm going to sit down and do this song, I write out my notes, maybe where the artist is from. She's from North Carolina, and little bits of information, especially if they're a new artist to the channel. And so I see that Emily is going on a tour with American Aquarium, the group called American Aquarium. Now, I don't know American Aquarium. So I look, and then it was like later in the day when I was taking all my notes, and I'm looking in the comments section, and somebody else requested that I do a reaction to American Aquarium. I'm like, oh, maybe American Aquarium is like this growing up and coming band. So I guess in about a week or two, maybe two, whatever it is, I'll be doing a reaction to American Aquarium. And unless they got put on the back of the list. They might have been put on the back of the list. No matter what, I'm going to be doing them too. But Emily Scott Robinson, I hope her star is certainly climbing. She's working on her craft. That's obvious. So marriage ain't the end of being lonely. Well, no comment yet, but the title, here we go.
I thought I fell in love when I was 18, with you cruising Main Street, dreaming up our lives. We had bigger plans than staying there in Jackson. Come summertime, I made a pretty bride. We got married in the Baptist church on State Street. No daddy there to walk me down the aisle. My mama never could pin down a good man, so I swore to God that we would do things right. But marriage ain't the end of being lonely. Sometimes it feels like it's the start, 'cause the years keep rolling on, and all I know for sure, there's so many little ways to break a heart. Well, our demons didn't take too long to show up. Turns out when I drink, I like to fight. And then you leave the house and wouldn't tell me.
Pause right there. First, I don't know. I mean, I marvel. I was not an artist. I'm not an artist. I have a creative side to me, but not in the way that somebody like Emily is, and the way she's working with words and capturing different parts of life. Some authors that I've read, like Anne Lamott or Mary Karr, where they've written their memoirs, and the way they capture different elements of real life, like take these ethereal concepts up here, but bring them down into concretion, or just make them real, and using human examples. And Emily's doing that in this song. And I don't know if she's experienced this herself, because I don't know much about her. I mean, she strikes me as being too young to have experienced this, but now that I'm getting older, everybody looks young to me in a sense. So maybe she has. I don't know. I hope not. But the idea that firstly, the way she said, it turns out, what is it? What I like her demons come out when she drinks, and that he leaves and doesn't tell her. But I like that she's being honest about herself. You know, when I was younger, I couldn't admit a single flaw that I had, you know. So even now, and I can now, but when I hear other people at a younger age talking about their own things, it's a really good first. It's a really good part of honesty about seeing like where we f things up ourselves. But um, this is powerful stuff, and her voice, the way she doesn't yodel, but the way she lets it go up is in unexpected moments. That's one of the things that endears me to her as a performer and an artist, and probably a person.
Where you went to ease your sorrows late at night, and we fought for 3 whole days when I got pregnant. Where I disappeared to, no one knew. When I came home, I carried myself different. It was all the growing up I had to do. 'Cause marriage ain't the end of being lonely. Sometimes it feels like it's the start. The years keep rolling on, and all I know for sure, there's so many ways your world can fall apart. Well, we can't hide our claws, our teeth, our anger. The fire's hot and this could last all night. The air is thick with things we haven't said yet, but we're saving them for when they burn just right. And I hang on to suffering like it's a winning hand, waiting my turn to cash it all in. And how we stay together I'll never understand. Some days I think that God is up there laughing at my plans. 'Cause marriage ain't the end of being lonely. Sometimes it feels like it's the start. The years keep rolling on, and all I know for sure, there's so many little ways to break a heart. Oh, the years keep rolling on, and all I know for sure, there's so many ways your world can fall apart.
Holy cow. So many thoughts just flood in. I mean, the older we get to in life, the more we experience. And if we're like cognitive, aware, and we think about our own past and try to put things into some kind of social context too, this kind of song just resonates. And, you know, if you have compassion for other people in life too, you know others are going through this. I mean, somebody wrote that song. I don't know if it was her. I don't know who wrote that. But yeah, I mean, the people who you love and you have hope for and expectations from, maybe the chemistry isn't quite right, and our demons, you know, as she called them, our bad side, if you will, the things that aren't so socially, conducive to good relationships come out, our behaviors, our comments, our whatever. But there was more than one moment in the song where she reminded me of like a modern day Carly Simon. Carly Simon had those melancholy songs that just drew you in. And you couldn't, but the way she sang it, some singers can sing and they sound whiny. And at least some strike me that way. Carly Simon never struck me as whiny. Emily never struck me that way. You just get drawn into this as a real life story. There's a sense of strength that comes through while revealing these vulnerabilities of how effed up life can be and how screwed up we can be. So, and it's just a guitar. You're like, how does one person just sing like that. Just do that. And with a guitar and acoustic, and just there you are. That's it. This is the whole thing. That was kind of like a folk song as well. Sort of like a blend between a folk singer, I don't know who, and Carly Simon. And that's quite an achievement. Anyway, what do you rate that? Because it's true. I mean, the truth in that, well, it was too real. I mean, seriously. I mean, that was like a blunt force instrument to the face, or the heart, the soul, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, if I started a list of songs that I think people should listen to before they get married, this might go on there. This might go on there. Just here's something to make yourself aware of. Music typically lets our guard down anyway, and so does comedy. So sort of ideas can get in there that you might normally block out on that vehicle of expression, and this song might be one of them, because you can avoid a lot if you learn from other people. Yeah, that was a 9.2. That was an experience. And I marvel. I mean, I don't know how old Emily is. Emily, if you see this, please forgive me. But to have that kind of awareness and wisdom, if she wrote this, I just stand back and I marvel. When other people capture ideas and present them in such a way like this, just authentic, real, deep, just right. I don't know, so it was just right. I marvel. I marvel. I mean, I don't know. Some people found their spot in life, and this is hers for now. So there you have it, guys. 9.2. Emily Scott Robinson, The Star is Rising. She's just different and good. So marriage ain't the end of being lonely. It can be. It actually can be, but it isn't always, and she captured it. So let's see. Tupelo Honey, you requested this one too. Thank you very much for that, my Mississippi friend, because I know that's where you are. That's it, guys. Have a great day. See you in another video. Keep rocking the country.